on the Casper, the landfill closure plans, not only the Casper, with the other one. Why is, it's kind of like we've submitted our plans and everything. Why are we pressuring the state for them to come back and maybe cost us more money? I mean, why don't we let a sleeping dog lie there? We're so far ahead in our landfill closures over adjacent counties. Why are we keep writing to the letters to the state saying, hey, come and respond to us and charge us more money? Why don't we just let a sleeping dog lie?
I'll have to check with the Department of Transportation. I don't have the answer for
I mean,
you
in
right
tough
now.
budget times, why do we want to press the state to get back a letter saying Mendocino County, we want you to spend so many more thousands on your closed landfills? Why don't we, I mean, it's been in this limbo for about, I think they mentioned, about 5 years. So all of a sudden, why are we trying to get the state stirred up over them?
I'll send an inquiry over to Howard and ask him for an explanation of that and get back to you.
Is it trying to make work or something? But, all this would lead to is more incurred cost by the county. I mean, I don't think the state's going to respond back and say, Mendocino County, everything's fine, we're signing you off. So, if we've submitted our plan, I think they've been there for 5 years now. It's my position just to, I think that the state has bigger issues with solid waste landfills than Mendocino County, because all of our bases, they're closed. So I just think it's a mistake to be trying to get the state stirred up over our closed landfills.
Sure. So noted.
Okay. We've just received one additional off-agenda item. This was subsequent to the board action on June 10th. Urgency findings are item warrants urgent board consideration due to the end of the fiscal year and needs to take action prior to the next board meeting. This item is adoption of a resolution adopting recommendation to move positions from mental health budget 4050, mental health budget 4051, and public health budget 0411 into budget unit 5010 and amending the position allocation table accordingly. I thought, yes. No comment, okay. This is from Ms. Clauser to the clerk.
Reason for the off-agenda item is because the discrepancy was discovered in the record after it was acted upon on June 10th. So this is just a correcting action for the record.
Just a correcting action? Okay. So we have to take this up with a vote to bring it onto the agenda.
Also move the off-agenda item.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to take this as an off-agenda item. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, so this is a correcting action.
I'll move the recommended action, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Do I hear a second? There is a second. Okay, any discussion to the actual recommended action? Hearing none, call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, passes 5-0. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, we are now at the timed item, discussion, possible action, including a proclamation recognizing North Coast opportunities for 40 years of valuable service to the County of Mendocino. Sponsoring department is Health and Human Services Agency, and we do have proclamation before Supervisor Koufax.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a proclamation of the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors recognizing North Coast opportunities for 40 years of valuable service. Whereas North Coast Opportunities has been committed to fighting poverty for 40 years. North Coast Opportunities was originally established under the Economic Opportunity Act, known as the War on Poverty, and was incorporated in 1968 to be the community action agency serving Mendocino County. And whereas North Coast Opportunities' mission is to assist low-income and disadvantaged people to become self-reliant and to be a leader in developing and providing human services that strengthen our community. And whereas North Coast Opportunities envisions a community that inspires individuals to reach their highest potential. And whereas North Coast Opportunities has over 250 employees working to improve local communities by fostering the values of involvement, partnership, empowerment, and self-sufficiency. And whereas North Coast Opportunities serves over 5,500 children, families, caregivers, and individuals each year in 7 counties, primarily in Mendocino and Lake counties. Current programs include Head Start and Early Head Start, State Preschool, the Volunteer Network of Mendocino County and RSVP, Rural Communities, Child Care, Foster Grandparents, Senior Companions, Redwood Caregiver Resource Center, and Community Action, which currently includes Catalyst, the Mendocino County Community Garden Support Network, Local Food Collaborative, and the Rebuild Store. Whereas North Coast Opportunities is always changing to address the needs of our community and focusing on leveraging resources by working in collaboration with other agencies and organizations, involving the community in addressing and solving needs and issues, developing and promoting economic and improved conditions, ensuring opportunities are accessible, and working toward a healthy, vibrant community. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors of the County of Mendocino hereby recognizes 40 years of valuable service provided by North Coast Opportunities. And it's signed Jim Wattenberger, Chair. May I have a motion for this particular proclamation?
So moved.
Okay. Second? Second. There is a second. All those, discussion to the proclamation. I think it goes without saying this is a much acclaimed situation. So all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed. Passes unanimously. Supervisor Colfax make a presentation, and then we'll have a discussion from Director Angelo and others.
How many people could you get? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ms. Angelo, would you introduce?
Chairman Wattenberger, members of the board, thank you very much. It's a privilege for the Health and Human Services Agency